Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here. Welcome to Men of Valor. After that awesome little cutscene here, I thought I would hop onto this game. Now, oh man, it doesn't even have analog support in the main screen. That's not a good sign. Alright, so, of course I had to check this out. So we have profiles: Shepard, Johnny, Mickey, and I don't know who the fuck Abathar is. That's not important. Actually, hold on, was there more I could do to this? No. Well, anyway, this is the game I've wanted to play for you guys for a while. Ever since I remembered it, actually, so that wasn't actually too long, but I didn't have a cable that was able to support the Xbox onto my capture card. Well, I got one, and one thing I can already say I don't really like about it is, well, these old games, they weren't really meant for, like, semi-HD graphics. And so, of course, they're going to look a little strange on here. But who cares, right? It's not a big deal. I fixed it all up, so everything's working just fine, that I can tell. I had a little bit of trouble with it at first because the main opening screen of the console doesn't render at the 1080 by 720, which is what I need it to be so that I can record it. And yeah, you notice how pixelated that intro screen is. Now, before I begin, I want to go over some of them so that you guys can play this game if you think it's worth playing. This game is available on Steam. Now, you might be wondering, well, why didn't you just buy the Steam version and play that? You would have HD graphics and all that. Well, I'll put it in this perspective for you. I personally don't buy remastered versions of games unless I don't have the original to begin with. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2, and 3, I actually did rebuy on Steam because for Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, I didn't have the DLC. Or, you know, the extra discs that they sold afterwards. For Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I didn't own the game at all. And for Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, I only own the Mac version, so I had to rebuy it for that. So, there's the explanations for that. But, like, for this, I just felt like the thing that people were telling me really concerned me because they were saying that how do I put this? The main game doesn't load properly on the one thing. I think I'll just do a new profile. Is that really like the only video options?
6, this is 3 actual. We are taking fire.
Wow, really? Alright, I don't know. This game is really freaking difficult, so I don't know if you'd want to play it on easy or medium. If you play it on hard, you can't beat the game. Trust me. I've tried it. It's like impossible. So I'm going to put it on easy for this game, because I'm not very good at this game, I'm not going to lie. So nothing else I can do there. I just feel like there should be more video options. But there's not. I guess this game only comes in one thing. So, player name. Okay, here we go. Looks like we have plenty of room here, so we are totally going to call ourselves Mike Money. But anyway, a little bit of backstory about this game. Me and my brother used to co-op play this all the time. Or I would watch him play because it was actually easier to play one player, right? So, when we discovered this had multiplayer, we decided to, you know, play it together and see if we could get through it. Well, like I said, the game defaults to hard if you play on multiplayer. It's retarded. It's like, okay, most games can allow you to at least put it back into easy once you do co-op, right? Not this game. This game, when you go into co-op, it sets difficulty to hard and does not even let you choose the option to at least switch it to medium. And I can tell you right now, if you play this game in hard, one shot from a gun can kill you. Literally. Like, if you get shot once, it's like it's playing the game in realistic mode. Because you have a health system in this game, yes, and it gets wiped out in one shot. And if you don't, you know, get to cover immediately after that one shot, you're dead. So that you can, like, recover your health. And I'll explain that when we get into the game. So, now what do I do? There we go. So, let's do the operation. Morale is the greatest single factor in successful wars. Yeah, and the loading screen is very similar to the last game I played, which was available on the Xbox 360. I might still continue playing it there instead of here, though. It's just like a lot of the games that I have are not supported by the Xbox 360, and I really want to show them to you guys. Oh yeah, I forgot they put extra colors in it, which is kind of interesting. Dwight D. Eisenhower, wasn't he like in the front lines as well? They used his quotes for that too. Pretty sure they did. I always thought that looked like a child, and I was just like, that's crazy. Vibrations apparently on. Welcome to the training course, Marine. Move the right thumbstick to look around. Compass is in the upper left corner of the screen. Okay. The yellow marker points towards the current objective. Yeah, the driving looks super realistic in this game, doesn't it? Press back to display the objective list. Right now it doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Head over to the obstacle course. There it is over there. Phew! Alright. So yeah, he literally just like throws you out of the vehicle. Go to the start of the obstacle course. Navigate the obstacle course. Follow the orders. How? Alright, click left stick once to crouch. I was like, I'm pressing all the other buttons. That didn't do anything. You can hold left thumbstick to go prone. Yeah, you can go prone in this game, which is interesting. Remember to stay low. That's live fire. Yeah, that guy will actually shoot you if you get up. I love how it has to say, press it twice. Learn about wound management from the manic. Icon in the lower left corner of your screen. When you are at full health, the icon is gold. As you take damage, the gold is replaced with red. Dark red is permanent damage. Flashing red is bleeding damage. Bleeding damage will lower your health over time. You can stop bleeding damage by bandaging your wounds. Press and hold B to bandage. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Bandaging is more effective if you're not moving. Medikits and canteens recover lost health. Okay. Target practice is next. Climb the tower to start. Now, I promise, there is voice acting in this game. I can't stress that enough. You heard that in the beginning. But the problem is, press Y and move forward to climb ladder. That's smart. Pick up the M4 and shoot all 10 targets. Use the M4, press and hold white, and press D-pad. Alrighty. At close range. Press black. Nice. Whoops. Yeah, aiming's a little bit different in this game compared to the other games I've played. So I'm going to have a little bit of trouble with this one. Especially since the sensitivity seems to be a lot higher on this game. That's not a problem to me. Okay, so, to throw grenades, I'm guessing it's, ah. Yeah, you might have noticed that it actually told you, when you, you know, had thrown the grenade if it was in the range to hurt you. Yeah, it does that in this game, just like it does in other games too, so, yeah. Sheesh. Yeah, there's no zooming on this. Oh, I love this game. This is hilarious to play this again. This is the easiest part of the game, too, by the way. Pick up the M79 grenade launcher and ammo. Fire at the R2 destroyed trucks in the back of the thing. Okay. Nope, not high enough. There we go. Ah! Never get it right at my first shot. Yay! Buckshot ammo. Pick up the buckshot ammo and shoot the target 3 times. Switch to... Ah, apparently I already done it. So yeah, this grenade launcher doubles as a shotgun. Basically. Kinda neat, huh? Use cover to fire the targets and disable the targets. Using lean allows you to fire from behind. Ah! Ah. I didn't heal the bandage fast enough, so I got permanent damage now. Live fire training. Mark the bunker for an opportunity strike with a smoke grenade. There are 5 targets in the jungle. They could be VC. I think they will shoot at you too. So you gotta be very careful. You notice that in easy mode though, I barely took any damage from the shots. When you're in water, you move slower and you can't go prone. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's useful to remember it too, because I've had that problem before when I was in water. I was like, why can't I go prone? I'm getting shot and I can't do anything about it. And then I died. So, yeah, it's a good idea to remember that. Makes sense though, because you'd probably drown yourself. There's the last one. Got it. The animation for reloading is hilarious. Yeah, this is where going prone is really required. Normally this would be actually really, really difficult. Congratulations, you have completed the training course. Phew, alrighty, let's check this real quick. Yeah.
After years of sending advisors, supplies, and military assets to combat insurgency in South Vietnam, the United States decides to commit ground troops to guard its bases and personnel from rising guerrilla activity. In March of 1965, the 9th Marine Expeditionary Force comes ashore at Da Nang to provide protection to the airfield and vital port. Greeted with enthusiasm by the local population, The Marines hope their presence will deter Viet Cong activity in the vicinity of Da Nang. But this is not to be. As guerrilla activity intensifies, American military personnel become favored targets. Within a month, President Johnson authorizes the Marines to begin offensive combat operations around Da Nang. At first, these operations are small in scale, aimed at locating the Viet Cong and preempting their attacks. Most engagements are intense, but over quickly, as the Viet Cong disperse before the superior firepower of American forces. These actions result in much higher casualties for the Viet Cong than for the Americans they attack, prompting many observers to suggest that the conflict in Vietnam will be a very short one.
Have you seen any action yet?
Action? Hell, 2 days ago I got my ass bitten off by fire ants. Other than that, no. Been working on my suntan. This country is beautiful though, ain't it?
It sure is. Okay, Don, I think that's all. Thanks, soldier. Fire ants. Jesus.
Exciting stuff, Morris.
Don, let me get a sign-off here. This is Morris Schiffer reporting from the Da Nang Air Base, Vietnam, with the Marines of the 3rd Battalion.
Yo, Chef, pick up that football. It's under the truck.
Okay.
Throw it in, man. Nice toss. Grease up. Heads up.
Hoss, go along! Shoot, I'm a defensive tackle, man. Keep that thing away from me.
Shepard!
Everywhere! Did you get that? Did you feel that? Fall in, man! Get your asses in gear!
Nice.
Here and get back here in 15. Victor Charlie is launching those rockets from the surrounding hills. I don't expect they'll be around when we get out there, but we'll take a few patrols out there just in case. Dismissed.
If you didn't catch that, he basically said that he's going to be sending us out to find out where those rockets came from. Today, America can regain the sense of pride that existed before Vietnam. These events, tragic as they are, portend neither the end of the world nor that of America's leadership in the world. Gerald Ford. These loading screens aren't usually too bad, so that's why I'm glad that that's one thing. I love that picture right there. That used to be my favorite one when we played the game. Anyway, but yeah, these load screens aren't so bad, so don't worry about them too much.
Dear Mom, I'm still safe and sound. None of us have seen any real action, although the lieutenant says we're due to head out on patrol sometime soon. We spend most of our time drilling or just throwing the football around. Reminds me of two-a-day football practices back in high school. Us black Marines mostly stick to ourselves and don't get bothered much. Lawrence Stiles, the guy we call Smooth, got in a shoving match with some white guys about butting in line at the mess. But he's from Detroit and has a chip on his shoulder. I did make friends with a big white farm boy from Iowa who everybody calls Hoss. And he keeps most of the crackers off our backs. It's been a smooth couple of weeks. The base gets mortar and rocket fire almost nightly, but no one in my unit's been hurt. And we're almost getting used to it, if you can believe that. The locals are pretty nice to us. And although some of the guys say the villagers are the same ones shooting rockets at us, I have a hard time believing it. It's been dry for a month. Dirt's pretty red. Reminds me a lot of Oklahoma in the summer. I'll write you again as soon as anything happens. I hope you and Dad and Jamie are all right. Think about you all the time. Your son, Dean.
So yeah, you get these cute little letters at the beginning of each mission. And you get a really interesting one if you die, too. And maybe I'll be able to show that one off with these. But it's kind of cool because he talks about like, you know, he's talking about back when, if I had to guess, I think he's talking about when blacks were finally allowed into the army and all that, and how they still kind of had, I just really should not have said that. African Americans, let's be legit here. You know how, like, it used to be really racist in the war, even in military as well, but really you don't have much problems in this game. Like, they don't really make too many references to that, really. So don't worry if you think, oh my god, this game's gonna be racist. No, it's not too bad. I mean, yeah, they use the word cracker, but it's not a bad thing. Like, you don't take it personally or anything like that. At least I don't.
Pause. You must have pissed someone off. Either that, or you're dumber than I thought.
How you figure?
White boy like yourself getting stuck going out in the bush with a bunch of brothers.
Ain't you heard, Smooth? Charlie don't like to fire black folk. The way I see it, I stay close to you. I go home on a freedom bird and not in a body bag.
Man, fuck that noise. Charlie does not discriminate. Still, you keep pulling jobs like this one, we should get out of the now with no more than a scratch.
Then why the hell we riding up top instead of inside the ABC?
This tin can hits a booby trap on the road. You don't want to be inside. Shrapnel bounces around in there like a rubber ball.
But up here we sitting ducks for an ambush. There ain't gonna be no ambush. Lieutenant Trazik says Charlie got out of here weeks ago. They pop in and shoot a rocket at the base and then leave. The grunts have been running patrols through here for the last month. Haven't seen jack shit.
We gotta get going.
Son, move that bull, man. We got places to go.
Hey,
Hoss, you got experience with them farm animals. Why don't you get out and milk that thing or something?
Yeah, very funny, Greaser. Very funny.
Move that goddamn bull, mama, son.
So,
Get some
yeah.
cover on this side of the APCs. Watch for sniper fire.
I'm looking.
Big crater. Sucker was probably a 400-pounder. Good Christ.
Should we call for a medevac? For that red spot over there? Shit, man. Anybody got an E-tool?
Show some fucking respect, asshole. That could be any one of us over there.
Sorry, sir.
You see anything, Tony?
Negative. Wait, hold on a second.
Snipers along the tree line!
Contact. Gooners on the tree line. This is what they pay us for, Marines. Move up to cover. Come on.
I can't believe this, man. Contact! Shit!
Alright, so we just gotta keep moving here.
Smooth, you forget how to use that rifle? Damn it! Put out rounds!
Kiss my black ass, boy. This M14 don't buy as fast as your 60.
Oh, you want to trade?
So yeah, during this part usually, if you are on hard mode, these guys just like pop up and just shoot you from like nowhere. So yeah, it's definitely a lot different playing this on easy mode. I think you can kill the animals, but I don't think it's a good idea. Like, it doesn't do you any good. It's kind of like a dickish move, really, if anything else. Yeah, there we go. Saw that yellow thing? That means that someone shot near us. There we go, got him. Come on, I know I saw a dead body over here somewhere. Where is he? It's just a good idea all around just to kind of try to find them. bodies of enemies, if you can. I don't think like the AI does anything if you like, you know, shoot around them, you know, and they'll hide. No, that doesn't work in this game. There actually was a military game that I played that actually did incorporate it, but I forgot what it was called. And it was kind of cool because like what you would do is you would shoot at it and it would fill this little circle, and as it filled up, then you would
it's tighten up time. We're going in there after them. They may be setting up an ambush.
You would know that they were
peep the trails for booby traps. Keep an eye on your team and fire discreet bursts. Let's move out.
Alright. Yeah, make sure to take their gun. You never know when you might need it. Because now we have SKS and frag grenades. There we go. The fall of Saigon happened about April 30th, 1975, 2 years after the American military left Vietnam. The last American troops departed in their entirety March 29, 1973. Well, I think while this loading screen is going, I'm going to take a pause break here, and we'll come back for another episode of this. I don't know how long this game is, to be honest, because like I said, I've never made it past this first mission that I know of. So, yeah. So look forward to that, everyone. Till then, bye.